Our Managing Experienced Employees Workshop is an advanced program as part of our leadership practice area. This program came about by the fact that today it's much more common to have Gen Xers or even Gen Ys leading teams in which baby boomers or traditionalists are reporting to them. This can be a very unique situation on both sides, both for the younger leader who needs to understand how to motivate and engage more experienced employees, and for the employees themselves when they're reporting to someone who's much younger than them in age. What we know is that fundamentally for leaders to be successful, younger leaders to be successful, they need to understand the generational differences as it relates to 5 factors. The first is work style. How does each generation like to work? What is the style they bring to the team? You need to understand communication. Which medium is going to be most relevant for each person on the team? How do they want to communicate with you? The third is risk. What's the risk tolerance? Traditionalists and baby boomers may be much more or less likely to take risks than younger colleagues. So the difference between mitigating risks or taking risks is important to keep in mind. Respect is always critical, and especially for younger leaders, to figure out what is going to build respect with their team members, as well as how can they demonstrate respect for those experienced colleagues on their team, the experience that they're bringing. And finally, time. Time is an element in which each generation defines differently. How much time do we have to have in the office? What is face time? What does short-term, long-term mean? That's very, very different. Short-term for a Gen Y might be 2 or 3 weeks. Short-term for a baby boomer might be 3 or 4 years. So understanding these differences is important, and for that younger leader to be successful, being able to motivate and engage people that are more experienced than them in age, tapping into what's important to them, and leveraging those differences to drive greater performance.